Welcome to our next guest, Daniella Bruno. Daniella is a pod leader and our department manager. She's one of our most experienced team members, and she has assisted with the onboarding of complex clients' accounts and held long-standing relationships with her clients over the 9 years that she has been with Hastings+co. She is affectionately known as Superwoman with many of our clients. Daniella, can you remember your interview with me 9 years ago?
I can, like it was yesterday. In true Daniella fashion, I was probably about 35 minutes early for my interview.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, surprising you in the office. But I do remember doing a lot of prep work and looking on the website and seeing what an awesome business you had started with your incredible background. So I was very, very excited and very eager to get to the interview. And I do remember we went to a coffee shop across the road from the old office on North Road, and I feel like it's like we knew each other for such a long time.
Absolutely.
Like, it was just a very general chat. Also, obviously speaking about our backgrounds and how we came into real estate and what we did prior, but more so like it was just so natural. It was so natural, and I was so excited to leave that interview, just having met you. I hadn't secured the job at that point, but even just having met you, it was great.
And you know the story now that I felt the same. So I felt exactly the same. And as soon as we finished at the coffee shop, I ran back upstairs and said to the team, I want to hire her. I want to hire her. She's the best. And it was like it was a date. They told me to just calm down a little bit. Don't show too much eagerness.
Yes.
And to not call straight away. But obviously I think I didn't listen on that occasion. I needed to employ you straight away. We knew that you were the one, and look at us here 9 years later.
I know.
You are one of the backbones of our business, and we couldn't have done it without you, so thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So can you tell me about how your role has evolved over the past 9 years?
Definitely. So when I started, I came on board as a trust account manager, and from memory, I think I had about 10 to 12 clients at the time. So it was a decent back-to-back portfolio, and a majority of it was REST. So I hadn't used REST before, and REST is obviously now significantly outdated. It is still a great program, but I know
it breaks our hearts. I know.
Definitely. It was on REST, all remote logging into client servers, very, very manual compared to like what the programs offer now. My role in that sense has definitely changed. I have now evolved, and for the last 3 to 4 years, I've become a pod leader. So more heavily involved in management tasks, management of people, and now transitioning into being a department manager.
Describe the business when you joined the team 9 years ago compared to now.
Gosh, yes, it's definitely changed. I joined as one of 3 employees in a small open plan office. And I think at the time, I would say we probably had about maybe 20 clients, I would say. It's completely evolved since then, like even not just with clients, but team members that we have, different backgrounds, different softwares that we now have. Back then there were a lot of clients on REST, and we now have several softwares that we use across the board. So it's significantly grown. With employee-wise, but also client-wise and tasks-wise that we do as well for clients as well. So there's a lot of things that we do offer now that we probably wouldn't have offered 9 years ago when we were a smaller organisation. But it's the volume and the pace still the same. I love it.
You love a fast-paced environment, don't you? As a department manager, what do you consider high-value tasks for you?
For myself, it's definitely more so checking in on my team and making sure my team are on time, on track, are capable to do the work that they've been assigned, looking at their portfolio as a whole, making sure all the tasks within that portfolio are completed, giving them guidance on when they need that guidance. So making sure you sit down with them, making sure you're guiding them end to end, giving them the support they need.
You've previously worked on up to 12 client accounts at any one time, so you're obviously a very skilled trust account manager. How do you think those skills have helped you become a better manager of people?
I think the variety of clients that I've worked on has assisted in that role. I definitely, when working on clients, no client is the same. They all have their own different processes and procedures. So knowing those clients and knowing their background and what they do and what they don't do has definitely helped me manage my team better, because I'm able to give them clearer instructions on what needs to happen.
We've recently started leadership training
Yes.
with a HR company. What skills have you learned from this training?
There's actually been a lot that we're starting to learn. We've had a couple of sessions so far, and it's been really interesting to reflect on us as managers and how we manage our team. Some of the most important things I think I've learned so far is no employee is managed the same
Yes.
way. It's definitely something that was brought to light. I think I sort of knew it prior to the training, but definitely something that I've really taken on board since having that. It's interesting because a lot of things that you do as a manager, you don't realise how they on reflect to other people. So having it drilled into you that you are the leader and the team lead from you,
Yes.
or learn from you. It's one of those things that you go, oh, okay, yep, they're listening in, and even just having ourselves as pod leaders within the training, we give each other feedback. So
That's great.
them hearing us, so another pod leader will say to us, yeah, I heard you do this, and I go, oh, I didn't realise I did that. So us as pod leaders do listen in on other pod leaders, which
That's
is
great.
fantastic.
So it sounds like a great opportunity to self-reflect.
Definitely.
Where do you see Hastings+Co in 5 years' time?
Well, if you look back at the last 5 years, I would say that we are going to go through another growth spurt and boom again. Again. So it's definitely been a big spurt in business and team members and onboarding team members, but I see it growing and continuing to grow.
Exciting times. You recently won the Diamond Award, the 2023 Diamond Award at our end of financial year awards. So the Diamond Award is our highest recognition award for individual achievement. This award acknowledges and celebrates exemplary service that has a significant and positive impact on our business. I think the whole team knows that you absolutely embody what the Diamond Award means, but you were quite surprised to win the award this year. Can you talk me through how you felt in that moment?
Yeah, I think I'm still in shock from it. I think as a manager and as a team leader and a long-standing employee, and for myself, I don't put myself in that position. I come to work, I put in 100% of what I do. I'm always up for learning new things and evolving and giving the team new ideas. But for me, it was definitely an absolute shock to get that. It means the world to me. It means the absolute world to me.
Well, it absolutely, you were a clear winner for us, so absolutely very, very well deserving.
Thank you.
Big shout out to one of our favourite coffee companies, Dana Patisserie, for supplying Daniella with her coffee today. And thanks so much for your time, Dee.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.